Good morning. It's really early in the morning for most of you. It's about 4:30, 5 o'clock. That's when I'm usually showing up to work. So forgive the lighting. I have someone from work actually building an island, so I don't have to deal with all of the lighting and stuff. I'm making crackers today, and you can cut them out in fun cookie cutter shapes. Here's the bat. I'm not a big fan of sparkly vampires. I much prefer the vampires of yesterday. Here's a pumpkin. I also have a tombstone, and I only made one of these, but I'm going to label this one Becca. She was a 19-year-old that suddenly passed away last week. Over a week ago. So, anyway, I'm friends with her family. So I made one tombstone. You can use cookie cutters for this. Now I'm using paprika in the mix. And I'm doing that because I also kind of plan on giving these out to my niece and nephews. That would be the batch that you're about to watch. That is done. And then I made all pumpkin shapes. Pardon me. I'm still getting used to the cameras and how to move them and all that. Now, in the video, you're going to hear music in the background. I apologize for that. It's the soundtrack from Chocolat. One of my favorite movies, and not simply because Johnny Depp is hot. The one thing my mom and I agree on. But anyway, you're also going to hear clangs and blonks and all sorts of noises. And it's me waking up, doing this video. But welcome to my home. Thank goodness my dogs are asleep. I have other things to do, like carving jack-o'-lanterns, and I'm also going to do a dish that you can make in a pumpkin. So I have one of those too. That'll be coming up between now and the 31st. Anyway, I hope this is enjoyable. Laugh at me if you want, because I'm the last person to take myself seriously. So anyway, enjoy the video. Learn how to make some crackers, and we'll move on from there. Okay, so we're ready. We're going to use, in a food processor, a cup and about a quarter. And trust me, this is one of the few times that I actually don't measure, because it depends so much on other things. Anyway, this is all-purpose flour. You're going to add about a quarter cup of water, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and we're going to start mixing that. Now, we have, if we were making a savory pie, we're about there for the crust, but we're not doing that, we're making crackers. So, to this, now I'm going to add again called me waking up. I'm going to add some paprika. And like I said, you can add chili pepper, you can add, sorry about the music. Certain things wake me up. The soundtrack from Chocolat. Oh, definitely. Anyway, you can add a couple of tablespoons of oil. You can use olive oil. You can use vegetable oil. If you want to serve this with an Asian meal, you can add sesame oil. Although, bear in mind, probably 1 teaspoon to the 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil is enough when it comes to sesame oil. So we're going to now, I think this is a little on the dry side. So I'm going to add a little bit more water. That was probably about 2 tablespoons. And there we go. I'm very, very careful when it comes to blades of a food processor. But this is what you're looking for. It's wet. It's it's not a hard, dry dough. It's just something that you can roll out. And I'm going to give you a little bit of advice. I happen to have access to things like parchment paper that are professional grade. You can buy it also in the store, but it really, really makes your baking so much easier. So, I'm going to roll this out. I'm going to start by patting it out. Ooh. Ooh. All right. Can y'all see that? I hope you can. I'm working on this. I've got someone from work is going to build me an island, so I don't have to worry about lighting, which is right above me, and the shadow of my head. And while I think I'm really cute, and my mom keeps telling me I'm beautiful, that does not translate into quality videos. Anyway, so I'm going to now roll it out with the rolling pin, and we want this about 1/8 of an inch. And in case anyone ever thinks they can't do this at home, bear in mind, I'm constantly making mistakes in my own home when I cook. But that's okay. So, now we have this, and I want more pumpkins. I must admit, I like the pumpkin shape because it's round and everything bakes evenly. Anyway, so I am cutting these out. And then I pull all this off. Seriously, parchment paper. Ooh. Our local magistrate, and someday I'll show you the flower beds I put in, that gave me all the daylilies. She also purchases this, so you can buy it. It's really expensive, it seems like, but I've had this particular box of parchment paper for 5 years. It's worth it. Especially when you can do this. And you come in. Now, if you fold the parchment paper in half, it makes a perfect half sheet, which is what I have these on, or what I'm doing right now. I don't have to worry about that. I just cut it off. And I will recycle that. And these are going in the oven. And they will bake for about 15 minutes.